Hello! In today's video I'm going to be going through some of the stationery haul that I got on my recent trip to Europe. It was quite a long trip and I bought a fair few things, so I'm probably going to split this video up into two parts because otherwise it'll be way too long. But I'll try and get them both up at the same time. So I'm going to go through the places that I went to and the things that I got in each place. One of those places was London, and I did go there twice, so I'll just group everything together in one go. So in my trip it was like 5 weeks long and there was 10 stops, and 6 of those stops I did actually buy some stationery items. So let's start. So London, I went to a fair few places. I mean, no surprise that London's good for stationery, I guess. One of those places was London Graphic Centre. London Graphic Centre, a really great place. Went straight there when we arrived in London. I didn't actually buy anything on the first visit, and I kind of saved all of that excitement and went back and bought some things on our second visit there. I think I bought a modest amount, realistically, for what I could get. I mean, we're quite lucky in Australia that we do actually have access to some really great stationery stores, and the product that we can get is really good. So, and the prices also are very good comparative to the prices in Europe as well. So what did I get in the London Graphic Centre? So I just picked up another one of these. They had a like 20% discount on the day that I went. It seemed like a good idea to pick up one of these because I will be using it in my archiving for 2024. So I've got that. The actual price would have been £5.50, which again, I guess compared to Australian prices is actually quite high. But anyway, I was on holiday. And then another thing that I picked up was these Stationery masking patches. They're in this really lovely palette of brown and green. So I really like them, and they're very small. So I think I'll get a pretty decent run out of these, and I think there's quite a lot in the packet. I think there's something like 630 per pack, so these are going to last me quite some time, but I really love the colour on those as well. I picked up a couple of the Life Vermilion A5 notebooks. I just really love the paper in these and the vermilion coloured grid. I will not be using these as is. I will be using this as a paper source for some of my own notebooks. So I guess stay tuned for that, and I'll share those when they're completed. But these are really lovely, and the life paper is really nice as well. So I just thought, something a bit different. I also saw when I was there they had some pistachio coloured grid paper, which was lovely. But they only had that in, I think it was A6, so it was too small for me to be able to make some notebooks out of, whereas this I will get like 2 notebooks per notebook, so that's going to be 6 in total, and just something different and nice to play around with. I think I got this little washi tape. So this is a Donna Wilson washi tape for MT, and it has got, if you can see, little like acorns and leaves on there. It's just very, very cute. And that was £2.50, which is pretty decent priced. Another place that I went to in London was Present and Correct. Now, I was expecting to find a whole heap of things there that I would like. And there was lots of stuff I liked, but I guess, I don't know whether I was just tired from travelling on the day that we went. But the only things I picked up there were these school labels, or like book labels. And I picked up 3 sets of 2 in the kind of burgundy, green and navy. I guess I was thinking I could use these to label some of my completed notebooks. They're very nice. Very simple. They were 75p each, and yeah, just a little something. A couple of other surprising places where I got stationery in London was I went to the V&A and I found this in the gift shop. So this is a passport sized notebook with a painting of the Tower of London on it. I'll just open that up and we can have a better look. So the creamy paper, red ends, which I quite like. And it says The Tower of London by Edwin Ladell. So it's pretty cute. Nice finish. I don't know. I just think it feels quite novel to me to be able to find a passport size notebook, even though I make my own. If I find like a cute one that I like, I will pick it up. Went to the Hunterian Museum in London, which is one of my favourite museums ever in the world. So picked up a couple of things. This little bone-shaped, well, femur-shaped pen that I will be using at work. I work in a hospital, so that's quite fitting. And just a couple of postcards, which I think this one particularly I'm going to make into a pencil board for next year. Another place that I picked up some bits was Foyle's bookstore. I'll start with this very cute Moomin card, the little letterpress card. And I am again intending to make that into a pencil board for my traveller's notebook. I picked up these 2 notebook sets. They were $5.99 each. They have 3 notebooks in them. I haven't opened them yet, so we'll have a look. These are, I guess, these are like field note size. My intention with these is that I will trim them down on my guillotine so that they are passport sized. Let's have a look inside to see what these are like. These are by Flame Tree Notebooks. And this is a set of 3 mini notebooks with designs by Angela Harding. Now, I saw Angela Harding design stuff everywhere. I believe they became famous because of a design they did for the Salt Path. I'll insert a picture of that if that is correct. But these are quite nice. Just some lovely kind of British countryside views. Got some hares there with some daffodils. It's really lovely. I will just trim these down a little bit so that they're passport sized. Inside we have this lovely cream paper. I'm not sure how this is going to go with fountain pen. I'm just gonna say that straight out because it feels quite porous, but I guess we'll see. Interesting in that it is lined on one side and plain on the other, and also interesting that it's lined on the left side and plain on the right. But yeah, these are quite nice. I like that they're stitch bound. That is good. So we have this one with the hares and the daffodils. This one, which looks like some kind of wren perhaps, and some ponies, some fields, a swallow, and yeah. So these are very lovely designs. And then the other set that I got, also by Flame Tree Notebooks, are some Moomin designed ones, which are pretty cute. Again, with the same paper. Has a little bit there for this notebook belongs to, and the contact details. These have got a little bit of foiling on them as well. This one's lovely. Yeah, the foiling on that one's very nice. So that's those. And then I also picked up these Midori E-clips. And I have seen these before, but I haven't ever seen them in this particular design. You've got it so you can open it that way for those, or that way for them. So we have these little, like an ink bottle with fountain pen, a book, and then this side is some scissors, and a little binder clip, which they're really sweet. So yeah, I just thought they were really cute, and I hadn't seen that design before. I did a quick Google as well. These were actually available to me in Australia, and they were not, so I got those. Obviously, it would be very amiss to go to London and not go to Choosing Keeping, and I did, of course, go to Choosing Keeping. I got some ink, and I got some decorative papers. I bought a lot of decorative paper on this trip, and I will obviously show that, but I also bought this ink. So this comes in this absolutely gorgeous bottle. It's got this lovely kind of like Bakelite kind of feeling cap. I really love this. I think this is going to look absolutely gorgeous on my writing desk. It's actually a scented ink. Yeah, so it says a collaboration between Perfumer H and Choosing Keeping to bring a fragrant air of inspiration to the writing desk. Notes of turpentine oil and papyrus wood fused with herbs and spices, set on a backdrop of dark woods and cedar and cade brushed with rose oil. It's a kind of like reddish colour. I will actually just do a quick swatch of this for you. So I'm just going to swatch this with a half of a Q-tip. It's very interesting. It's not what I expected at all. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of colouring, to be fair. It's quite like porous. I think I'd probably rather see what this looks like on something like Tomorrow River, but so you can see there as that dries. What colour is that? It's kind of brown. It's like a browny red, I guess. Yeah, very interesting. The smell is very strong, I have to say. It reminds me of like a old style cologne. It's not really my cup of tea at all, and I think I probably would find it quite off-putting, the smell of that. The colour's lovely, but I think probably what I'm going to do is I am going to rebottle this into something else and clean this out, and I'm going to use this as an inkwell on my desk for my preferred ink, which is the Diatomaceous Document Brown, because I just love the brown Bakelite cap on there as well. I'm just going to show you through some of those papers that I got from Choosing Keeping now as well. I got 5 papers. Choosing Keeping has a lot of lovely papers. They had a thing where it was like 5 pieces for $15, so £15, sorry, so that is what I went with. Just going to roll this out this way. So we've got this green tartan piece. This piece, which I believe I got 2 of. Yeah, so again, that really lovely floral finish. Kind of reminds me of wallpaper. I think I'm going to use this for the lining of a box that I have planned. I just think it'd be lovely to open up the box and see this inside. So we have 2 of those. And then I have this one here. And then this final one, which is this absolutely beautiful tiny print of roses, and I believe, are they cornflowers? I'm not sure, but they're absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so the next stop on the trip was Amsterdam, and I went to a couple of places in Amsterdam. I went to Misk store and the Ackerman store. The Ackerman store was great. Really big range of fountain pens, huge range of inks, but I just was not in the market for any of that at that point. So I was just having a browse and seeing if there was anything that took my fancy. And I ended up coming away with these few items. So I have got this E&M Germany kind of like pencil extender. I just really liked the wood finish on the end of this. It's pretty cool. And I got 2 of the Sailor Shikori brush pens, or dual tip pens actually. We've got fine tip on one end and brush on the other. And I got this little Leuchtturm address book, which I thought was pretty cool. You've got the months of the year here, so you could put birthdays in the front. And then I was thinking I could use this for addresses or passwords actually, and carry that around with me, because that will fit inside my Passport Traveler's notebook. It's pretty pretty cool. I don't know if I will maybe cover it. I think I might do something else with it, but just the inside of it is genuinely really great. So I love that, and that was only a couple of euros. And then let's have a look at these. So like I said, these are dual tipped. So we've got the brush on one end and a fine line on the other. And I just really love these colours. And I haven't seen these pens in person before, so it was really nice to be able to pick up a couple. That's how they look. Really lovely colours. So that was everything I got from Ackerman. And then next up I went to Misk's store, of course, as they are a partner store for the Travellers company. What I tend to do when I go to a partner store is I will pick up one of the 005 inserts and stamp the front. So there it is. That will go into my little collection. I picked up a couple of other bits of stamped bits of paper which I can use, but it's just really nice to have a little passport insert from each partner store. And I did go to a couple of other partner stores on this trip, so you'll see that I've done that with those as well. Put that back in there. I picked up these Penco pencils, which I thought were pretty cool. They're just like a little mechanical pencil. It's very fun. And then the only thing with these is obviously that you can refill the lead, but if the rubber was to run down, then you would have no way of keeping the lead in the pencil, because that acts like a little cap for them. And these came in all kinds of different colours, and I just chose these two. I just thought they were quite fun. That's those. And then I picked up 2 sheets of stickers. Now, I think I probably can get these ones in Australia, but I had never seen them in person before, and I really love them. So this is just the Midori stickers, and these are all birds. So my partner saw these and knew that I would love them. Pointed them out to me. It's very fun. And then also just got some of these cute beer stickers, because there was a lot of beer drinking happening on this European trip. So that's everything for Amsterdam. That's it for this video. Like I said, I'm going to cut it into 2 parts just so that it's not too long, but the next part should be up very soon, if not already. So please go check that out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!